The exciting thing is that there are more than 16,000 events planned around the country next week to celebrate school choice. And you brought this up. It's every kind of school, every kind of opportunity where a parent and a child, a family, a teacher, they get to give kids the best education possible for that family. We hear about opportunity, and I think the thing we have to remember is education is the purest form of opportunity. It's something that you can take with you and harness it. And there are so many families in this country that are just stuck with a failing school. And it's so important that we raise awareness that with choice comes competition, comes options, and comes success for parents, students, and teachers.
Whitney, when I was growing up, we stayed in Dallas to begin with before we moved to Garland. And part of the reason why my parents moved is because the zip code that we lived in, it required us to go to the neighborhood school. And the school wasn't really that good. And so we moved to Garland, so we had freedom of choice. We can go to any school that we wanted to. And my grades, my understanding of the curriculum got better. Kids are going through this all over the country. You're an educator. What do we do to fix this? Do we go state by state? Is this a national plan?
It's really a local plan. And I think what we have to do is get the federal government to realize that the more that they put mandates on local schools, the harder it is for those schools to succeed. Because they start focusing more on checking boxes on mandates than they do on the individual students in their classroom. You give a local community a choice. So you tell parents, you're going to send your kid to the school that's doing the best thing for kids, and you are going to see amazing things happen. But when the government keeps coming in and saying, you know what, we want you to do this, here's the next fad, you have to do this to get money, schools lose the focus on what should really be happening. And look, you pointed out, you switched zip codes. So your family made that choice where you could leave your school in Dallas and go to a school in Garland. There are so many families that cannot do that. They do not have the means to do that. They can't afford a home in any community near where they live where they could send their kids to a new school. And we've got to take a really big look at that. Senator Ted Cruz said a couple years ago, that school choice is the civil rights issue for the next generation.
I agree.
And I think in so many ways that is true, because we're giving kids a leg up when they go to a better school. And instead of saying, every kid should have the opportunity, the freedom to go to a school that succeeds, and making sure that local communities have the freedom to create schools that will succeed, but free of these mandates, free of these things that somebody in a political office somewhere or at a textbook company or at a testing company thinks makes a great school.